What's up, everybody? It's your boy Coach Turbo here again, and you know what time it is. I'm back with another video to help somebody live a healthier life. Go ahead and subscribe to that YouTube channel for me. Go ahead and like on this video for me. Go ahead and comment on this video for me, and then go over to my Instagram and follow me at Turbo Spalding. So today I want to talk about shoulders. Okay, so a lot of people have a lot of issues with shoulders, and I know I say a lot of people a lot of the time, but it's very true. A lot of people have shoulder issues, including myself. So I want to talk about some basic functions of the shoulder, or reiterate some basic functions of the shoulder, muscles surrounding the shoulder, basic things that you should be able to do, and then we want to come into a little bit of rehab or prehab you can do right at home on an everyday basis. So with my shoulder, I have what's called the rotator cuff, which is at the back of my shoulder. So the rotator cuff has four muscles that are responsible for elevation of the shoulder, depression of the shoulder, protraction and retraction of the shoulder. So big stability component, big strength component. The rotator cuff is a very important muscle that aids with a lot of that movement through different planes. So the shoulder should be able to move through two distinct or dynamic ranges of motion, which are external rotation and internal rotation. Can't call it. A lot of people suffer from both, right? For myself, I suffer from a lack of external rotation on my left shoulder, so I am constantly in a battle of doing rehab on an everyday basis. So the first thing I like to tell you guys what to do is, if you have, say, a tennis ball or even a ball that looks kind of like so, roll out the back of your shoulder, find a wall, stay away from your spine. Disclaimer again, stay away from your spine if you're rolling out. The only thing you should be rolling out is all muscle and everything that feels like muscle. If it feels like bone or anything other than muscle, don't roll it out. So roll out your traps, roll out the back of your shoulder with a tennis ball or one of these little spiky balls here that you guys can get off of Amazon or in any retail store that's kind of athletic and sells athletic stuff. So after you do that, go ahead and roll your chest out, because your chest is also a piece that's connected to your shoulder and can be an aid or reason you may have shoulder problems. So after you roll the back and the front of the shoulder, now you can actually roll out the actual shoulder as well. So after we do that, I want to show you guys a little bit of mobility and range of motion exercises before we come into some banded external rotation exercises. So the first one, I'll sit to the ground. I'll lay down right on my chest. I'll start with both of my palms right to my side. I'll pull my back together, which brings my shoulder blades together. I'll come up and over with my hands, and then I'll bring it back, and then I'll handcuff my hands right behind. So again, I'll come up and over, and then bring him all the way back into a handcuff position. So for this motion here, a lot of you guys may not have adequate external or internal rotation to go through an exercise like this. Start where you start and finish where you finish. The next exercise that we'll come into is, as I lay down on my back, I'll have my hands flat to the ground in a 90-degree position. I'm gonna pull my shoulders back, reach them overhead, pull my shoulders down, and come right back down to the ground. So I'm gonna pull my shoulder blades together, lift my elbows, push my shoulders over my head, come back down, and bring my elbows to the ground. So both exercises, I would recommend going anywhere from 2 sets to 2 sets of 10 to 20 repetitions, and then again, increase as we go on. So I'll continue showing you guys a couple more exercises before we get into some banding work. So next exercise, we can come into a T, to a bend at the elbow, to a raise into a Y, to a 90-degree position, out to an extended position, and coming back down. So again, pull to a T, bend at the elbow, reach overhead, pull back down to 90 degrees, extend at the arms, and then come back down to the ground. Another exercise we'll do for about 2 sets of 20 reps, okay? So after coming into some of those activation and mobility exercises for the shoulder, we can come into some external rotation for the shoulders, and I'll do another video for you guys on internal rotational exercises. So from 3 different positions are what we're gonna do our banded exercises from. So first one is gonna be my elbow at my rib, shoulders are tucked down, my arms are at 90 degrees, and I wanna maintain tension on the band, just like so. And we'll hold this position for about 30 seconds or 45 seconds. So we'll hold that for about, again, 30 to 45 seconds, 2 sets, and then we'll go to the next exercise, which is same setup, elbow at 90 degrees, but now I have my elbows at about shoulder height. So I'm holding this position, my shoulders are in opposite direction of my ears, so I'm nice and stable and strong through this position, and again, we'll hold it for about 30 to 45 seconds. Last position that we'll come into is basically a Y raise. So from here, I drive away, pin my shoulders down, and I'll hold for about 30 to 45 seconds, right? Or whatever that you can hold in that overhead position. So again, subscribe to the YouTube channel, like this video, comment under this video. You might save somebody's shoulder today, having them do some simple stuff like this at home. Follow your boy on Instagram, man, and tune in for more work. Let's go.